So, now we'll go ahead and get on into the game here. But first of all, I'm going to give you a quick little tip for putting. So this is something that even Tiger Woods used to do this a bunch. I'm no Tiger Woods, but this is a great drill. So he used to, and I can't put tees in my carpet here, but what I can do is I can take 2 balls and I can put them down, and I'm going to put them down just a little bit wider than my putter. And what I'll do is I'll take a ball and stick it right in the middle there. What I want to do is practice getting set up, swing through, and not hit either of the balls. Now, if you want to get really brave, I'm going to take this hand here and I'm going to stick it behind my back, my lead hand. I'm just going to use my trail hand. I'm going to swing this back and through there. Tiger Woods used to make like 55-footers like this before he would continue with any part of his practice. So all 3 balls right there ended up in the same spot. So that's pretty good. If you can get through there without hitting the other balls, that means your stroke is going to be pretty solid. And what's going to happen is you're going to hit the ball right here in the center of the club face. And that means you're not going to have any twisting. If you get here and you're hitting more towards the heel, see how that putter starts to twist? Or if you hit towards the toe out here, that's going to cause the putter to twist. So your ball's not going to roll on a good straight line. But if you're hitting here in the center of the club face each time, that's really going to help you do so much better. Get the balls picked up over here. Now, so game for today. Let me put the ball over here. This is I got a start-finish line over here. So this is where I'm going to start. It's where I'm going to finish. Now I got a carpet, and over here, this thing on the carpet is an extension cord. So I've laid the extension cord out, so I've got a little path around the outside, and that path is my racetrack. So this game here is called racetrack. So what you want to do is you want to be able to get around the racetrack in the least amount of shots. Now, if I go across the outside of the carpet, I am out of bounds, and therefore I got to put it back, add a 1-shot penalty, and then keep going. So I'll put the ball back where it first went out, add a 1-shot penalty. Make sure I get the hole. There we go. There we go. So what I want you to do is you get here, kind of move there. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to set a goal, and I'm going to have a positive thought in mind because I want to get around in 6 shots or less. So I think that'd be pretty good. Now this carpet is pretty fast. It rolls pretty quick. So it's important that I understand that my hands only have to move a little bit. Now that's not very far. That's not like a big swing way back through here. If I were on a regular putting green, this might go like 1 to 2 feet. So out here, I got to understand, I got to use a super light putting stroke because this is a super fast baby shadow. Oh, close to the edge. Close the door. Now I'm going to come over here. Super tiny tap again. Oh, it almost rolled out of bounds. Whew. That was a tough one there. Now I'm going to put down here. A little bit longer putt. Oh, I didn't quite get to the corner. So now I just barely got to tap it. Okay. Back across. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, man, that just stayed in. And now I can roll it down here, across the finish line. Since it went across the finish line, winner, winner, chicken dinner. So this is what I want you to do when you design your own racetrack. It can be as big as you want, as small as you want. But what I want you to do every single time that you go around, I want you to challenge yourself to get a better and better score. So you might have to cut a corner a little bit closer, roll it till it's just a perfect putt and get a better angle coming back this way. So what you're trying to do is get better and better and better. And every shot that you hit, you need to be thinking positive about it. So really important. And holy cow, where'd I go? So I'm using my mind each time. Every shot I hit, I'm thinking about, okay, this is exactly where I'm going to hit it. This is how hard I'm going to hit it. This is where it's going to end up, and that's going to set me up for my next shot. And that's how we kind of break down a golf course is I'm going to hit it over here. That's going to give me the best angle to hit it on the green, or I'm going to hit it out of the woods so it's over here, and then I can hit it onto the green from there, or if I'm coming out of a bunk, whatever. You can set yourself up to be successful on your next shot if you're really using your mind and kind of thinking strategically around the golf course. You just stand up there and wail on it, don't have any care where it goes, that could be fun too. But we want to shoot the lowest score possible, so got to be using this up here. Now, we are going to do our trivia portion of today. Now, this is about the putting green. So there are things that you can and can't do on the putting green. And I'm going to ask questions. So once again, I want you to raise your hand. You can unmute yourself if Miss Taylor calls on you. I can't see everybody's face right now because I'm just using my little phone. So what I want you to do, if Miss Taylor calls on you, unmute yourself, answer the question, and then mute yourself back. Okay, on the putting green, are you allowed to putt with the flag stick in the hole?
Yes.
Okay, yes, that is the correct answer. 2 years ago, you were not allowed to do that. If you hit a putt and the flag stick was in the hole and your ball hit the flag stick, it was a penalty. So now you can actually leave it in there. And the reason they did that is they want you to play faster. If you've been to one of my summer camps, you know that we play fast, and it's all about getting around the golf course as quick as possible. So the USGA came up with rules, and they want you guys to play faster. So even the PGA Tour guys, leave the flag sticks in now, hit the ball, boom, off to the next hole so they can get around quicker. And, you know, it shouldn't take 5.5 hours to play around the golf. It should be done in 4 hours or less. Okay, so let's say it's fall and leaves are coming out of the trees and all kinds of stuff landing. There's twigs and acorns and stuff on the green. Are you allowed to move those? And what are those called? Does anybody know what they're called, and are you allowed to move them?
Alexander, I'm trying to unmute you, buddy. You're going to have to mute yourself. There you go.
I think that I don't think that you can move them.
Okay. So, Alexander, do you think it would be fair if you're on the putting green and you've got a putt to win a tournament and a gigantic branch snaps off the tree and lands in between you and the hole? Would that be fair?
No.
No, that wouldn't be fair. And since that's not fair, you should be able to move that. So anything that happens and occurs in nature that's not fixed or growing, so you can't go over to a tree limb and snap a tree limb off because that's still fixed to the tree and growing. But if one falls off naturally, leaves, acorns, twigs, rocks, sticks, any of those things, those are called loose impediments. And you're allowed to move those out of your way so you can have a clear path to the hole. Does that make sense? Good. Okay. All right, next question. Can you name me one of the 3 things that you can fix on the putting green? This is a tough one now.
Reese.
Reese.
You're going to have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Would one of them be divots?
Divots as in where the ball hits the green and makes a dent? Or are you taking divots out of the green?
Like divots out of the green. Would you be?
Yeah, you can fix divots, but technically you shouldn't. You should try not to hit off of the green and take a divot. So, matter of fact, the rules of golf now prohibit you from hitting, taking a swing. You're supposed to drop off of the green unless it's a green you're playing on.
Okay. I was just wondering because, like, if you get to the green and there's, like, a divot there from somebody else, like, and it's in your way, are you allowed to fix it?
Yeah, you can fix that. So,
okay.
Also, okay. Anybody else have another one? I just said it.
Nicholas, do you have one? Or Miss Tom? I don't know. Do you have one? Nope.
Nicholas, you got one for me?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about if there's like something that's damage done to the green, or like the green's not super smooth, what are situations where you can actually fix the green and not get penalized for it?